podcast, but it's still going to go up on YouTube.
All right, my bad.
Because
Sorry.
here is a hint, Cluze.
Yeah.
That's why I always announce when I'm going to start the recording.
Yeah. No, look, I wasn't paying attention. I was in the middle of doing something in the show notes that's dumb that I thought was funny, and I wasn't paying any attention. It's totally my fault.
So I hit record.
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
No.
Okay,
listen. This is great. Fun. When we're done with the show and I stop the recording, I just drop that straight onto YouTube. I don't have to do anything anymore. I don't have to fake a video or anything. It's great. It saves me so much time. Hey, Jay Barlow subbed for 13 months in a row. Good Lord. And he says, hello and welcome to another fun-filled episode of... No, wait, wrong intro.
But it's this one.
I guess that is this one. That is our intro.
The fun-filled one.
Are we, though?
That's what you say.
Well, it's what we say.
It's because you got tired of coming up with other adjectives for us to be full of.
That's because eventually I was going to say something inappropriate and have to stop the recording.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah, that was...
That's entirely true.
I'm sorry, everybody.
All right, so are we good to go?
Yes.
What, Bill, you good?
Yes. Internet awaits.
Chewie, you good? Yes. Okay, good. Thanks. What?
Red Goblin standing by.
Redhead standing by. Clue's got nothing.
Nope.
He's not going to red deck wins or anything?
Okay, then, here we go. Did any of that come through the microphone?
Any what?
Okay, I guess not. What in the hell are they doing up there?
Hurricane.
Life is like a hurricane.
Yeah. In Chewie's apartment. Okay, here we go again. I'll try to ignore that then. It was just really loud. I was actually watching... I was editing up a Puzzle Lab video, and I'm sitting there staring at the screen like this. And then I went and looked up and said, what the hell was that? And I heard it in the playback. The ka-thunk that made me look up at the ceiling. I was like, oh my god. So sometimes it goes through.
Sometimes.
Anyway, okay, here we go for realsies and serious. Ow, jam! Hello everyone and welcome back to another fun-filled episode of Monday Night Magic here on twitch.tv/themanapool. Yay! Because we do this live now. Did you know that?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we do.
There's evidence immediately.
That's okay. I usually delete that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, as long as you can fit your internet in the shredder, we're good.
Yeah. Wait, he's the guy that torments the Ninja Turtles, right?
Yeah, Uncle Phil.
Right.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Anyway, so hello everyone. I'm Chewie. To my that's to the right on the screen. To my right is it's that way though. It's to my left, but on the screen it's to the right. So it's very confusing.
I've been meaning to bring that up because you keep saying to your right, and it's not to the right of you. Yes.
Yeah. So
but
to the right,
your left
is Squee,
stage left,
and to the far right over there is Cluze,
or the far left, depending on how you look at things.
Perspective works that way.
That's right.
And for those of you listening at home, we're here.
We don't use stereo separation, so we're in your head.
You're welcome, by the way.
We don't use stereo separation because I don't hate you.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure, yeah. Her old side used stereo separation.
I meant me, not them, the listener. Me.
No, we don't hate you, Cluze.
I don't get it. So, anyway, this is Monday Night Magic number 624. Because
Stubborn.
that's the next one.
Because steadily increasing at a set rate.
And that rate is 1.
All goes according to plan.
So, there's a lot of Modern that happened this weekend. First off...
Yeah, it's like they've also written off Standard.
First off, you'll notice that we all survived Florence.
Yeah.
Yeah, it hasn't impacted me at all yet.
Yeah, when do you get some of this?
I don't know. Maybe early next week? I don't really know. It's going to...
Okay, let me tell you the tip that helped me survive the storm.
Yes?
Be immortal.
Good advice.
It works.
All right. So, yeah, last Monday, we were talking about it after the show or before the show or both. And on Monday, things were looking really bad for this, like, exactly where Bill and I are. Bill and I are about, hour and a half, 2 hours apart. But still, that part of the state was going to get hit pretty hard. And then a couple days later, Florence was like, nah. And slowed down.
I decided to visit South Carolina, and it's the first thing that's ever done that on purpose.
She slowed down and eased up and turned into South Carolina instead of continuing the way that everyone said she would.
Yeah, it took a left at Wilmington and went to south of the border, and presumably decided that was terrible and just kept going.
Well, south of the border is terrible, so...
Yeah.
Yeah. But, yeah, apparently, nearby here, there was some flooding and some trees down and whatnot. The worst I got was a little bit of rain. My power didn't even flicker. So that's awesome.
Yeah, I got a fair bit of rain and wind, but nowhere near what we'd prepared for. So.
Yeah. So I would rather have, been prepared for horrible and gotten nothing than the other way around.
And make no mistake, we're fortunate. There are a lot of people that are not.
Yeah. I keep seeing pictures on social media from people who live... Okay, let's see. For you guys, that way. So people who live in Greensboro and who live in, like, Winston or Lexington. From me. And there's trees down and floodwaters and all that, and I'm sitting here going, huh. Because I didn't need anything. Like, it was kind of lame here, actually.
I mean, we've got a number of closed highways and a number of, like, closed off roads, like areas with flooding, damage to homes.
Yeah.
Lots of stuff like that. But my particular part of the area is doing okay.
Yeah.
I had a lot of friends lose power over the weekend, but I just didn't. So it worked out for me, I guess.
Yeah, I got a message from Brian Saturday morning that was like, did your power go out? Because ours has been out for like 4 hours. It just came back. And I was like, nope.
Yeah.
Not at all.
So all of these years of paying our, state-mandated Keranos tax paid off. Worked out.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, right. That's the update on us from the storm. There is nothing to update. Everything is fine. We're all fine here. How are you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Modern. Right. There's a whole lot of that.
Yep. As Standard prepares for rotation and the grand purge of a year of cards, Modern is stepping in to take as much attention as it can, and then Legacy snuck in the back door because Cluze was guarding it.
That sounds about right, yeah.
No comment.
Fair enough.
Look, a GP.
So yeah, first up we have GP Stockholm. Which, how many people were in that?
1,322!
It's a pretty good number.
Yeah.
So, let's see here. Andrei Strosky won the whole thing, failing spectacularly at retiring.
No escape.
You remember that from a few weeks ago? I think it was Prague.
That sounds right.
He's like, one more GP. If I don't win, I'm just going to be done for a while. and I don't remember where he finished, but it was really high.
Every time he gets out, they just keep pulling him back in.
And then he just up and won this one, so
Yeah.
he's officially not retiring now.
Nope. If you're looking to win a GP and try this strategy, it might not work. Just throwing that out there as your free tip.
Fair enough. He was playing Bant Spirits, which still trips me out that this is a functional and good deck.
Still looks fun to me.
Yeah, and I think it's all because of Supreme Phantom, because everything else was here already. But a 2-mana flying lord tends to do that, I guess.
Yeah.
Damn. A 1/3.
Yeah.
That's a pretty big butt.
Do you like it?
I cannot lie.
In second place, we have Yol Larson playing a white-blue control deck.
Yeah.
With Jace and Teferi. Sorry. Reflex. Teferi makes me twitch, because no.
Because you've played against any Teferi deck ever?
Ever, yeah.
Yeah.
In third place, we have Oliver. Are these right? Yeah, I think these are right. We have Oliver Moon playing Bant Spirits. Also,
spooky.
More. It's not Halloween yet. Guess he's getting the jump on it. Christmas starts.
Turbo Halloween.
Yeah, if Christmas starts in freaking. When does Christmas start these days? Like Halloween?
Halloween.
Yeah, so why can't we
this
get
is Turbo
Halloween?
Halloween? It's for when you want a Halloween like 2 turns early. That's why there's green.
Ah, okay. I see what you did there. Darkskull Captain does look like he's in a Halloween costume.
Looks so happy. So like, I'm a ghost pirate. I shall get Scooby-Doo.
It's not a mask.
Can you imagine just the one time when Freddy goes to pull the mask off and it's actually just a skull and it bites him? Worth it. Totally worth it.
Yes. In fourth place,
Take that, Freddie Prinze Jr. Carry on.
we have Branko Nerink. How the hell do you say his name? Nerink.
Nerink? I don't know.
Yeah, something like that. Playing Jeskai Control with Teferi. Sorry.
It's a lot of blue so far.
It is. I'm sure Cluze is not digging it, as it were.
Not even a little bit.
All right, well, prepare yourself, because now in fifth place we have... Oh, I don't know how to say his name. Wait, where? Hang on. Where's he from? That might help. He's from Switzerland. That does not help me at all. Curses.
Meddling kids.
Yeah. We're going to say it's either Jari or Yari Wrench.
I'm going to vote Yari.
That was my guess. Wait, Yol Larson. So yeah, we're going to go Yari Wrench.
Extrapolation.
Yeah. Wait, where's Yol Larson from? Sweden. Whoop, never mind.
Yol Larson's from second place.
Had it backwards in my head.
Chat tells us that Yari is how it was said on coverage. So,
like I trust coverage.
Thank you, Aleph Cat.
But yeah, Storm.
Yeah, he's playing the Modern Storm deck. Yay, with Barrel and the Electromancer. Didn't the Electromancer get a reprint in Guilds? Did I see that?
Did it?
That sounds right.
I'll go look into that.
Okay, yeah. I think it's in the card image gallery, if it is.
A lot of cards have gotten reprints, and that's not the one that stood out to me the most.
So in fifth place, that was that. Okay, so in sixth place, we have Elias Clocker playing Mono White Martyr. What?
Martyr of Sands.
Okay, wait. Avacyn, Kami of False Hope, Martyr. Okay, Ranger. Sarah. Oh, Sarah Ascendant. I was like, what do you do with all that life? Sun Titan.
And then you Sun Titan.
Yeah.
Keep the train going.
Ooh, and there's Hallowed Burial.
Yes, on Electromancer.
Aha! I thought so.
I thought not.
Seer?
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay, then. Oh, God, it's got to marry you, too. What is going on here?
On our way.
All right. Because why not, right?
Sure.
All right, well, this
Hey, it doesn't have blue in it.
Yay!
Is that really a yay?
Cluze, I'm just going to warn you.
For no blue? Yeah.
This is the one that doesn't have blue in it.
Yeah.
This is it? This is what I get?
Yes. In 7th place.
No, I'll keep looking at this deck then.
Rasmus Enegrin. One of those. It's playing white-blue control. And then in 8th place, Luis Salvato is running a white-blue control deck.
Yeah.
With main deck timely reinforcements. Wait. Okay, that one had it too. I just missed it. That one had it too. I just missed it. That one didn't.
Now you're checking them all.
Well, I'm checking all the control decks. Yeah.
I mean, it is the anti-aggro card.
Yeah. So that was yeah, that's the top 8. Let's go see what else we have going on here. White blue control, Jund in 10th. More bad spirits.
Go.
Oh. Some let's see, is there any actual affinity in this deck? No, but there are giant scissors. Some giant scissors Decepticons in 12th. That's in Soul Artifact for those of you that have missed
Robots
the reference.
in disguise. Yeah, I got some Thopterist up in here.
Oh, look, Bridgevine. What?
Has Psy Master Thopterist been in one of these before? Did I just forget?
At some point, I think.
I don't think so.
Maybe?
This is the first I remember seeing it.
I mean, seems valid in a world of Soul Artifact.
And a world of, cheap.
I mean, and everything else the deck does, but...
Yeah.
That's pretty efficient.
Yeah, I think, paying 0 for a Mem Knight and getting a Thopter to go with it, or paying 1 for a Vault Scourge and getting a Thopter to go with it.
Yeah.
Or both.
And then making that Thopter a 5/5.
Yeah, and then making the Thopter a 5/5, yeah. Seems good.
Legitimacy.
So then we have a Bridgevine in 13th, the black-red Vengevine deck that has been around for a little while.
Yep.
And in 14th. Hardened Scales in 15th. More Bridgevine. Oscar Garcia Munoz's Blue-Red Thing.
I like that name.
Oh, it's got Thing in the Ice. I'm like,
yeah, it's referencing Thing in the Ice, but I like the idea of it just being Blue-Red Thing.
It's a Blue-Red
that's
Thing.
Just all they can figure out by looking at it.
Yeah.
Some Blue-Red Thing.
But it's got Thing in the Ice, so it makes slightly more sense.
Yeah.
Hey, you remember when the Death Shadow deck was the Boogeyman? Hey, look, it's in 18th.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
we have...
It does what it can.
The Bogles deck. Humans. You remember when humans were the bane of the entire format? 20th.
I thought you were going to say Planet.
Yeah, I thought he was too.
Well, no, that hasn't changed.
Yeah.
More Blue-Red Thing. Jeskai Ascendancy. What? Oh my god. It's Pyromancer Ascension, Jeskai Ascendancy.
That's fun.
I wonder if
Brian, I mean, admittedly, who was planning for it at this point?
Right?
That's pretty funny.
Wow.
Oh, Fate Stitcher is still so sassy looking.
Yeah, he is.
Good time.
More Bridgevine, more Hardened Scales, Devoted Company. What? Oh, the Devoted Druid Collected Company deck. Right.
Yep.
More Jund. Hollow One. Hey, I remember this deck. and more Storm. Because for some reason we all have the top 28, which is a little weird, but whatever. That's what we got.
Maybe the rest are still playing a control mirror match.
So let's see, what else actually
I'm really glad I
here?
didn't watch the finals of this tournament. Actually, the Spirits games are probably pretty good. I'm just thinking of like the quarterfinals with all the control decks. Sounds miserable.
Probably, yeah. So let's see, the blue-white control deck was 16% of day 2. Jesus, with 40 decks. Bant Spirits was 8.5% with 21. Humans was 6.5% with 16.
Huma.
Hardened Scales was 6% with 15. And then we have Grixis Shadow, Tron, and Burn at 11 apiece.
Yeah.
And from there it keeps going, but it keeps going a lot.
Yeah, Modern is still rocking variety.
Devoted Company, Infect, Jeskai Control, and Storm all had 7. Oh, Ironworks combo. Hey, look at that. There were 5 of those that made day 2.
Good times.
Where's all the Tron? Isn't Tron like the... There it is. It's in 11. It had 11. No wonder I couldn't see it. I had scrolled past it and already said it out loud.
And then Eldrazi Tron's at 4.
Hey. Shocker PG is now following. Thank you. Any Swans decks? No.
I don't think I've seen a Swans deck in a while.
Unless it's under Other.
I guess it could be.
So let's see, what else happened here? Oh yeah, the big thing, well, one, Yoel Larson took on Karn.
That doesn't sound like an easy fight.
So, you know, there's that. But the other...
Karn's not known for winning, but still.
Aw, poor Karn. The other important thing that happened is the Player of the Year race is... over? Question mark?
Vendetta mode.
So, Seth Manfield did not attend a GP this weekend because he wanted to focus on the World Championship prep. So, Luis Salvato actually, as we said earlier, made it to the quarterfinals, which means the Player of the Year race ended in a tie. Whoops.
I'm done.
Had he made it to the semis, he would be Player of the Year. But no, he couldn't quite get there. So there's going to be a playoff, which hasn't happened since 2010. And I don't know if it had happened before that. I don't think so.
In accordance with the historic records of Garfield, they shall meet at dawn and have fisticuffs.
See, when you first said that, I was trying to figure out how this related to the cat from the comic strip, and I expected a joke about lasagna, and then I realized, no, wait a minute. He means Richard Garfield. Okay.
That he does.
This makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, that guy. Let's see here. So yeah, we don't know anything about this playoff just yet, but when we do, you know, we'll tell you. Yeah, this happened once, what'd I say, 2010, between Brad Nelson and Guillaume Matignon, and Brad Nelson won.
Yeah.
So
2010, you say?
Yeah.
I wonder if they'll stream it.
Probably.
I'm gonna guess that they're gonna stream it.
I'm really hoping, like, everyone seems to be hoping that they do something interesting with this, and it's not just play some standard.
You mean like invent a new format and make them play that?
Not necessarily invent a new format, but something other than...
done that kind of crap, too.
Something other than play some standard. That's what we're all hoping for, I think.
Isn't that how Modern happened?
Beta Winchester draft.
I mean, I'd be all right with that.
No. They're gonna do a sealed deck with Dragon's Maze because they've got to do something with all those packs of Dragon's Maze.
Look, neither one of them deserves that. I'd like them to settle the flavor.
Sorry, I made a.
Robo-Cluze.
Beep boop.
Beep boop.
Okay, you didn't mean to what?
I didn't mean to break Chewie.
Oh, it's okay. It happens all the time.
It needs to be. Maybe we should make them play extended.
What is wrong
That'd
with
be
you
pretty
people?
funny. Look, it'd be making up a new format that requires no extra effort.
Original Mirrodin block constructed.
That, well, okay, with the ban lists, that wouldn't be so bad. I was about to say that would be miserable, but anyway.
I'm pretty sure there are rules against flipping the coin to determine the winner.
Kamigawa draft?
That'd be neat.
Everybody loves Kamigawa, right?
Maybe we should just make them play Super Smash Brothers.
Like the first one?
know.
Because I call dibs on Ness if it's the first one.
Yeah,
Well,
Hearthstone.
No, the first one you call dibs on Pikachu because Pikachu was massively OP.
Ness was the best in the first one.
You're living in a dream world.
You want to sell this N64 style? I got one right there, buddy.
Actually, in all seriousness, I wonder if they'll have them play Arena.
Probably not.
I just think it would be interesting. Showcase the new flagship digital product.
We'll find out. Whatever it is, we'll probably be interested.
I don't know if you want to have the Player of the Year race decided on who's better with this still buggy and kind of lame.
The last thing that would want to
Hey,
happen
look,
would be a glitch to come
You don't
up
know
in
if it's
that.
buggy or kind of lame. Okay, you don't know if it's buggy. Okay, we see the bug blogs. Okay, look.
Anyway.
So, speaking of buggy, if you scroll down a little bit more, I really appreciate this photo of Simon Nielsen, like just right under where you were.
Yeah.
Because he's jumping up all Mary Tyler Moore style in a freeze frame. But due to the lighting, it looks like the fakest photo I've ever seen.
Wow, yeah, the flash does make it look like someone just photoshopped him there, doesn't it?
Like really awkwardly photoshopped him into an action pose.
I'm sorry, where are we looking?
In the top stories.
Top stories. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, that's where we've been this whole time.
Yeah, I know. I didn't open that link because I didn't want a robot. Did it work?
A little
I
bit.
mean, you
yeah.
roboted, so.
Only
Yeah,
for a second, though, so you're good.
All right.
But yeah, it does just look like the end of an opening sequence thing where they do the freeze frame. But
And it pops up directed by.
yeah. It's just one of those things that's really funny to me because, like you mentioned, the Flash is illuminating him way more than the entire world behind him. So it just looks fake. Like someone left the HDR on the camera or something.
So does that mean that Simon Nielsen isn't really the Danish captain of the World Magic Cup?
I think it does. I think what it's telling us is that the world behind him is a lie.
Oh, that's probably more accurate, yeah.
I mean, there are 2 Jaces in there, and we know that's not allowed.
There's 3.
Ah!
There are 3. Yeah, he's back there.
3 Jaces. That's just unacceptable. They'll have the
Yes,
same art,
and
too.
Any Jaces. That is unacceptable.
By the way, for all you youngins out there, well, just as a quick side note while we're on Jace, when you say baby Jace, that's the original Jace Beleren.
Yes.
Not the legendary creature Jace. That's Flippy Jace. Baby Jace, when Jace the Mind Sculptor was printed, Jace Beleren became Baby Jace.
Yes.
So all you youngins who keep saying Baby Jace, you mean Flippy Jace, stop that.
And his function had also then become to destroy a Jace the Mind Sculptor.
Yeah, he was pay 3 mana, destroy Jace the Mind Sculptor.
Or pay 3 mana, prevent them from playing their first Jace the Mind Sculptor.
That is also true, yeah. Anyway.
History.
Yeah, the most important bit is that absolutely none of them are fulfilling the duties of the guild pack.
As we now see.
Anyway, no, he's not Party Jace. He's not. No, he's Baby Jace. That was what he was called back then. Like that's been his name.
Why the name Baby Jace exists.
Yeah, that's why.
Note that none of the other
that is a
planeswalkers
sequence
get a
of
baby
words.
form. It's only Jace.
Yeah. Dang it. Arguing.
There's no baby Chandra because she didn't get a good card until like the 4th one.
Oh, poor Chandra.
Her life was hard for a while.
Anyway, let's move on to the other GP. Whoop. GP Hong Kong, which was going on in the middle of a typhoon, but we'll get there shortly.
A bigger typhoon than our hurricane.
Yeah.
With 908 people.
That's a lot of people to be hanging out in the middle of a typhoon.
I mean, I guess if you're going to have a typhoon, might as well go inside and then, oh crap, Magic players. Guess we got to play.
So, let's see here. Who won? I'm going to say Shufei. Is that right?
Sure.
He won. Playing Tron. Hey, look, there's Tron.
Oh, it was hiding in a typhoon. Got it.
Yeah.
There's out.
And, okay, I didn't check to make sure these are in order. I think they are. Looks like it. Okay. In second place, Takumi. Oh God. Utsunomiya. Utsunomiya. That sounds more better. Thank you. Was playing Bridgevine because reasons. Sorry, I don't think I've ever actually seen Stitcher Supplier before, and here it is, a 4 of in a modern deck. That's from M19, that's why. Okay.
Yeah.
Neat. In third place, we have Shota Takao. Is that right?
Takao, yeah.
Yay, playing Jeskai Tempo. What? Oh my god, he's got Figure of Destiny in the deck.
Yeah.
This is
Look at that proto level up. That was good.
That was broken. What do you mean good? Shut
It
your
was
face
excessively
hole.
good.
Grim Lavamancer, Snappy, Geist of Saint Traft, Spell Quiller, Resto Angel,
Ooh, with that Renoa art.
and Gideon Ally of Zendikar. Huh?
The kind of nonsense I would play.
That is Renoa art.
Yeah.
Huh? Renoa didn't have wings.
She did sometimes, or like a little one on her back.
Oh.
Part of the outfit.
You can tell Bill hangs out with cosplayers.
That is also true, but I knew that from actually liking Final Fantasy VIII. So yeah.
Oh, so you're the one.
Yeah, there are like 6 of us.
Did you hear that they're bringing all the old Final Fantasies to the Switch?
Did you
Except
see
for
that
8?
in the list of them? They didn't include 8.
Yeah.
I was impressed they had 15 on that list. Like, oh, we're doing that now. Okay. Let's not include 8. Which is too bad. I liked 8. 8 had a lot of problems. I liked 8 more than a lot of Final Fantasy games.
Weirdo.
It's
Anyway.
the prequel to Ruby, I believe it.
Sure. So yeah, just got Tempo. Neat deck.
Mm-hmm.
Not a thing you see terribly often.
Yeah.
In fourth place, Quentin Lip is playing Jeskai Miracles. What? Jason Teferi. Snapcaster Mage. Terminus.
I think Terminus is the only miracle in here, isn't it?
It's the only one I see. Is there anything in the... Nope.
I think it's just that.
So it's a blue-white control deck, but it's got Terminus in it, so they named it Miracles. Got it.
That's weird.
Okay, then. So in... where'd we go? Fifth place, we have... Let's see here. Shu Siying? Maybe?
Maybe.
Playing the 5-color Humans. With the Militia Burglar.
Yeah.
I can't
Look
not
how
see the
Mantis
word...
Rider is like, I am here to make it 5 color.
I just can't not see the word burglar there. I just can't.
I mean, it's funnier that way. Because you look at the picture and like, wow, that guy stole a bugle. Checks out.
All right, then. In sixth place, we had... Oh, God. Okay, hang on. I can do this.
Okay.
So it's Naonari?
Uh-huh.
Naonari Hoshide.
Yes.
Ha! Get there.
Yeah.
I've been watching Death Note, so my brain is slowly warping in the proper way to be able to see these and hear them properly.
To let you know, Light is not a Japanese name.
Thank goodness. Anyway, he's playing Jund. Good old Jund.
Old, reliable Jund.
Oh, man, you remember Grim Flare? Such a good card.
I don't think you can really forget Grim Flare. He just sort of shows up once in a while, and then bad things happen.
That's true. In, where are we at? 7th place. Tan Lun Yi. There we go.
There you go.
I'll get there eventually. He's playing Humans again.
Burgle.
And then in 8th place, I'm going to say Xiang Jian?
Maybe.
Xiang Jian is playing Burn.
Fuego.
Nope, nothing from Cluze. Okay.
I'm sorry, I was looking at a legacy deck list. My apologies. Did we mention Burn?
We did.
Okay, because my burn sense was tingling.
Th-
It's kind of a burning sensation in kind of my head.
You should really see a doctor if you're getting a burning sensation in your head.
Like flames on the side of my face.
Out of my face. Yes, that's exactly right.
Oh, God, he's caging. Doctor, he's caging.
What? No, that was
for a second there is John Travolta. We don't know what to do.
what? No, it was a Clue joke.
Yeah, that was totally a clue joke from Chewie and Cluze.
Yeah,
That's fair. I thought you were going to eventually segue into that, so instead I am the criminal.
all is as it should be.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's
Give
that's
our
the top
regards
8.
to Prilliman.
What is going on in the rest of the top 16? We've got Kelvin Chu has a Bant Company deck. We've got more. There's Bant Spirits. We've got a Sly deck. What?
That's more clues.
Foundry Street Denizen, Legion Loyalist, Goblin Guide, Fanatical Firebrand. This isn't a Sly deck, it's a Goblins deck. Oh, Burning Tree Emissary. Reckless Bushwhacker, Goblin Bushwhacker, Mog Fanatic. It's totally... Goblin Grenade! This is Goblins!
Yes. That sounds right.
Flame of Keld.
Devastating Summons, Lightning Bolt, Smuggler's Copter. Oh my god, and Flame of Keld.
I mean, it makes sense in this deck.
And Ramanop Ruins. Look, this is just, let's put all of the big, good red cards in this deck and Smuggler's Copter. Done.
Are they calling it Sly just because everything costs 2 or less?
Probably. I mean, technically, a Goblins deck is a Sly deck, but...
Yeah.
You'd think they'd have named it Goblins, because it's playing Goblin Grenade, for God's sake.
I mean, it's like
Goblins.
Ramanop Goblins, if you want to get really picky about it. Because you just add Ramanop to a deck and they call it that, but...
It's got Searing Blood, it's got Chain Whirler in the board, Ether Sphere Harvester, of course.
I mean, Chain Whirler's there if the game goes long, right? It costs 3.
Yeah, it's getting a little old there.
A little dicey.
Huh. That's a hell of an aggro deck we got here. Let's see, what else? Jeskai Control. More Humans, more Bant Spirits, more Humans, more Humans. All right.
It's a lot of Humans.
So what's going on here? Do we have a metagame? We do not. Okay. So yeah, Super Typhoon. I don't know how to say this.
I can't either. I've heard it too, and I just can't remember. Don't want to get it wrong.
Oh, I haven't even heard it. We're just
it was bigger than our storm.
Call it Mangkut. Mangkut. Big ass typhoon.
Yeah, it was ridiculously large and dangerous.
Yeah. And there are stories here about players that were getting gouged by taxi drivers because, storm. And
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, and this poor guy who had to walk for half an hour in torrential downpour because he couldn't catch a train because the trains weren't running where the rails were above ground.
Yeah.
Because, you don't want the storm to blow trains off the tracks.
That doesn't end well.
Yeah, I especially love his umbrella here that is only kind of an umbrella anymore.
At this point, yeah.
The poor dude.
Yeah.
But, yeah. It's a hell of a thing. I like the way that the people that were from around here were like, it's no big deal. Like, we get these all the time. What? Yeah, we get them every couple of months or so. What?
I think they get them that big every couple of months or so. I could be wrong. I don't think I am on this one.
So, yeah, that was GP Hong Kong. Pretty sweet.
Yeah.
But we're not done with Modern yet, because we have to go to Star City in Syracuse, where there was a Modern Open, and a Classic, and a Legacy Classic.
Yeah.
So how many people were in the Modern Open?
The Modern Open had 776 people. One short of a jackpot.
Which is how I play the One-Armed Bandit. One away from a jackpot. That seems like a lot. Is that a lot? 776 for an Open?
Yeah, a little bit.
It's a decent amount, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, considering it was the only major event in North America since the two GPs were abroad, I guess that might have helped.
Maybe. Well, let's see here. Benjamin Lau won with Living End. Sean, I don't know. Dollywall was playing Humans. We've got Stefan Mazurowski with Burn. Nope, nothing from Cluze. Okay.
I'm sorry, I was typing to the chat. I meant to be here for saying Burn. I'm sorry. Crap. Come back to me later.
Is your sense getting better? Is the medicine helping?
No, I tell you, I still feel this burning kind of in flames coming out of...
Anyway, Brandon Klein Dylan Hand in 4th place was playing Humans. Brandon Klein in 5th is playing the Hardened Scales Affinity deck. Paul Mueller, I don't know which, is playing Storm. Dan Lanthier in 7th is playing Azorius Control. Oh, that's the blue-white control deck.
Blue-white control.
I forget, we've gone to Star City now where they name things differently.
Yeah.
And then Mark Gabriel in 8th is playing Burn. Moving on to the rest of this, we've got more Burn. Agorio's Vengeance deck. Is this the deck I think it is? Yep, it is. World Spine Worm, Borborygmos Enraged, Burn. And of course, Agorio's Vengeance. Because it's funny, damn it. Where am I? Here we go. Hollow 1, more Burn. More Humans. Oh, there's Ironworks. Wrecking the format. Hardened Scales. Dredge in 16th. Really?
Yeah.
Neat. There's Bant Spirits. Mono Green Tron. More Burn. More Spirits. More Storm. Bant Midrage.
Midrage.
Just in the middle of being angry.
Yeah.
Look at this. It's a creature deck that punches you that's playing Jace the Mind Sculptor and Teferi.
And that would make me mid-rage.
Correct.
Turn 4 Jace, turn 5 Teferi. Doesn't get much more mid-rage than that.
Let's see. More Spirits,
without adding red.
More Humans, more Burn, and more Burn. Death Shadow. Here's a Blue Moon deck. Wow.
I saw you standing alone.
Correct. Let's see here. An Abzan deck in 29th.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay. We're in Modern, right? Okay.
Toss.
And then Burn Humans Burn. Wait.
Burn Humans Burn.
Don't worry, we're working on it.
Wait.
How prophetic.
Someone add mid-range and Burn Humans Burn in the potential show titles, would you?
Yeah, I'm on it.
Okay.
So that was the Open. Let's go to the Classic. How many people were in the Classic?
The Modern Classic had 199 when I checked. The SCG numbers are a little inconsistent. But I'm going to operate on the assumption that that's still correct.
Ouch. Wait, how many?
199.
Nice. So Joseph Torino won with Burn.
Burn.
Yeah. And then we have the best first name ever. How do you say that?
Copolican?
Copolican. Let's go with that. Lopez Yapor. I am dying to know what's the origin of that first name. Like,
No idea.
Like
carry on.
ethnicity
I'll see if I can
wise.
find out.
He's playing Blue-White Control.
Man,
Thomas Swan is playing Golgari Tron.
there's your swan.
There's your Swan deck.
You asked for it. Found it.
Who was that? Was that Applecork? I think that might have been Applecork.
Could be.
Oh wait, Golgari. It's Black Green Tron. Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was like, what? What's different about
Words
this?
have meaning.
Nothing. Nothing is different about this. We've got Hardened Scales Affinity by I'm gonna say Louis Philippe Dugal.
Sounds right.
What was that? Modern Magic Mondays is now hosting. Cool. Thank you. I hardly hear that sound, so it scared me. What was I just talking about?
That was fourth.
That was fourth. And then in fifth place, Brendan Johnson. In sixth place, Alex Von Strange, who is totally a supervillain. And seventh place, Joshua Burke, are all playing Burn.
Burn, burn, burn.
And then rounding out the top eight, Garrett Allen is playing Ironworks.
All right, then.
Yeah. Rest of the top 16, Infect, Monogreen Tron, Jund, Bant Spirits, more Burn, Elves, Living End, and more Hardened Scales.
All right, then. That was 4 modern tournaments.
There's a whole lot of Burn going on this weekend.
Yeah. That's how you stay warm.
Yeah. So then we go to the Legacy Classic. And nope, I was gonna say it looks like Cluze has frozen, so if Cluze is still here. But no, Cluze actually dropped off the call.
I like how when that happens, my face gets huge.
Wait, if you move slightly to one side, you will
Oh,
lose,
this is disturbing.
you will lose your face entirely. Oh god.
No, I'm on both. I am on both now. Doodle-doo, doodle-doo, doodle-doo. Okay, we got this. You ready?
Sure.
I'm gonna make this happen.
That's not it. Nope. There you go.
There we go. Yeah, it's because it's inverted in the stream, which is where I was looking. There we go. Got there. All right. Actually, we should invert so that my name is appropriate.
I should wait. Hang on. We should send Cluze a message.
There we go. We got there.
What happened? Question mark.
It is now ready for screen capping.
Wait, move
You
him
were
down
looking
slightly.
for your
There you
thumbnail.
go.
This is your thumbnail. You want to talk Lost?
That is a pretty good thumbnail, actually. Wait, hang on. Moving, looking towards the camera slightly.
More towards the camera?
Yeah, and then. Okay, that should be a good thumbnail.
Excellent.
Oh, Cluze is typing. I said, what happened? He said, no idea. Troubleshooting now.
He became Fibblethip.
Should we do Legacy this morning? What the hell? Thanks, autocorrect.
Did it turn Legacy into this morning?
No, I was going to say, should we do Legacy without you? And somehow it said, should we do Legacy this morning. And I don't know what that means.
That's very strange. Look,
I mean,
Legacy without Cluze is a tradition. He tends to leave the surface whenever a Legacy event happens.
Yeah, that
he
is
could
true.
Be underwater right now.
I don't know what he had planned for Legacy, so I hate to do it without him.
I don't either. We could talk about other stuff till he gets back.
Yeah, so hey, let's talk about this then. We'll come back to the Star City Legacy Classic. Or we could come back to it right now.
Okay. Am I here?
Your audio here, your video not here.
Okay, hold on.
I can hear Cluze, but I can't see Cluze. All right, went back to Fibblethip.
There we go. Hey, hi. Yeah, I was so tired of Modern that I had to reboot my router.
Well, there you go then.
Sorry about that.
Well, you gave us fun screenshots, so it worked out.
Have I lost you again?
What?
Okay, now you haven't frozen. Now I can hear you again.
Yay!
Man, I don't know. Internet's being real wonky tonight.
That's how it starts.
It's a hell of a picture there, Stark. Thank you.
All right. There we go. I'm back in the chat. I'm back on this. Okay, great. Hey, how was that classic?
Burn.
Excellent.
Yeah, there was a lot of burn.
All right. Well, I guess I'm sorry I missed it then.
Cool. You have to carry all that weight of Legacy now.
Okay. Well, that is quite a burden, I guess, to have all of that history and majesty and delightful decks and too much blue and expensive cards. Bases that are prohibitive for the growth of the format. You know, I don't think I'm going to think about any of that anymore, quite frankly.
It's probably better that way.
Down that route lies madness. So, hey, are we ready to talk about the Legacy? Am I in time?
Yeah.
Sure.
Great.
102 people. Carry on.
Playing the king of all formats. 102 people playing it. And taking it all down in first place was Jeff White, who added blue and a hat and demanded that you mill your entire deck with a blue-white helm deck.
Ugh.
Look, I thought that was Chewie's shtick tonight. Dale Smith.
No. Specifically, whenever I see Helm of Obedience.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Okay, fair. It's absolutely fair. Dale Smith reminds you of April 15th and the sweet release of Eternal Slumber with his Death and Taxes deck in second place. Michael Van Valls likes counterspells and equipment, and so brought Blue-White Stoneblade to third place. Jacob Saracino? I'm going to go with Saracino. Had Rug Delver, Insectiles, Mongoose, and Goyfs. Oh my. Greg Gentile was in fifth place with Eldritch Horrors and their land holdings, playing Eldrazi Post. In sixth place, Nick Cummings will not pay full price with his Omnitel deck. Charles Azulos is the only player in the top 8 with any sense at all and is playing Elves. And rounding it out, in 8th place, Zach Allen is keeping the nightmare alive with Miracles. That is your top 8 for today. Yeah. Outside of the top 8, we've got more Death and Taxes in 9th, some Blue-White Stoneblade again in 10th. Colorless Eldrazi, not to be confused with all of the colored Eldrazi. Some flavor of Storm. I'm not even going to look at it. I'm going to say Ant. Somebody look at that and tell me if it's Ant. Colorless Eldrazi again in 13th. 14th, more Death and Taxes. Sadly, more Miracles in 15th. And in 16th place, Grixis Control.
It's got Burning Wish.
It does?
Yeah.
So it's Tess?
Yeah. I mean, the odds were overwhelmingly in your favor for it to be Ant.
Yeah, they were. I had a 50-50 chance.
No, you had more than that. We see a lot more Ant than we do Tess at the top tables.
Yeah. All right, so there you go. That is your Legacy fix. I hope you enjoyed it. Oh, no, I'm sorry, Apple Cork. It does not need more dredge. We're trying to play Magic here.
Yeah.
To be clear, it means we as a community, not like the three of us. We don't play Magic.
But thank you, and we value your input, and please have the fun that you want to have.
Yeah. So, Moving on, we have some Guilds of Ravnica stuff. First
There's
up,
cards in it.
that too. But first, we have tokens.
Tokens.
So, the tokens that you get in Guilds of Ravnica are a 4/4 flying vigilant white angel, a 1/1 white soldier with lifelink, a 1/1 flying bird illusion, a 1/1 goblin, naturally, a 2/2 vigilant elf knight that's green and white,
and doesn't understand how you properly hold a sword.
He's a Spartan.
and a 1/1 black and green insect. And of course, a Ralzeric and Vraska emblem. You know, because you need those.
Yeah. So many years on, and I still think emblems look stupid.
Okay.
Fair.
These
So,
ones
yeah.
look better than most of them do. I'll give them credit for that.
They do, actually.
They're getting better at cropping the art for them. But yeah, how you like that Sarah Angel token, not named Sarah Angel token?
That is pretty sweet.
Awesome boots.
That was actually my first thought as well, was damn, those are hot boots.
I really like the lighting effect in the left on that wing. Slightly translucent. I think that's really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty sick.
Gonna need the soldier to get that sword out of my face, though.
Look, he's going for the forced perspective thing. You will get stabbed.
But I don't want to be stabbed.
Well, maybe you should get your own soldier.
Look,
You
first
can both gain
forced
one life.
perspective requires sacrifices, Cluze.
Does it?
I like how the goblin looks like he's running away rather than running with the Boros army behind him.
Can't it be both?
I mean, I'm pretty confident he's supposed to be there to, get mentored or something. But in practice, it looks like he may or may not have just pranked somebody and now he has to run very fast.
Or maybe stole that helmet.
Oh, that'd be really funny if he just, was disguising himself as some of them just to see how long he'd get away with it.
Or the Boros guys totally know what's up with this battle, and they push the goblin to the front, and they're like, "Yeah, your first task as a recruit is run at those guys."
Everyone but me, attack!
Exactly.
Excellent.
All right, then. So, yeah, sorry, Sapperling fans, but no saps this time.
Yeah.
Evidently not.
And you know what? That's okay.
But man, that carapace on that insect, that's really a nice effect. The shimmer. Great tokens all around. That's what I'm going to say.
I like the pretty bird.
Needs more goblins. What pretty bird? I don't see it.
The bird illusion.
Nope. I think I made my...
You see, it's okay for it to be blue because it's not real Cluze.
Anyway. So, I think there were a few, actual cards that you guys wanted to bring up.
Yeah.
There were?
I mean, for the overall coverage of this, you should go to listen to the Mana Pool because they talk about all kinds of cards.
Yay! Yeah, we do.
We just picked out a few that seemed worth talking about. The first one that we have here is going to be down in the multicolor cards, and that's going to be invert / invent. Do we just call it invert invent? There's no actual...
Yeah, I don't think there's a
joining
joining
word for
clause.
these.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's not.
Because they're both running off of the starts with the same phonetic sound. That makes it actually harder to say.
What about or? Invert or invent?
That might work. But yeah, the reason that I mention it is because it's got day zero errata because it's missing an important phrase. So everyone turn your head to read this card because they're evil. But yeah, so I will read the card the way it's printed, and then I will clarify what you need to actually.
Yeah, in your head, just see what you think ought to go on here.
Yeah. So split card, the invert side of it cost a blue-red hybrid mana, so red and Cluze deck. It's an instant uncommon and says switch the power and toughness of each of up to 2 target creatures. And as you might be able to tell, what's missing are the words until end of turn from the end of that.
Whoops.
They do not stay switched forever.
I am really surprised that made it all the way through to getting printed without somebody noticing.
I believe when I saw the Twitter announcement of that, it was pointed out that when people were reviewing it, it was always assumed that the final text would have until end of turn on it, and that it was just a mistake when it came to actually inputting the final text, because they play tested and everything on the assumption of till end of turn, because that's obviously how it would work. But here we are. And just because I read half of the card, the other half is Invent, which is for a blue and a red. Still an uncommon, because both halves of the card are uncommon. For an instant, and search your library for an instant card and or a sorcery card, reveal them, put them into your hand, then shuffle your library. So, have fun with it. And
Seems
just
good.
Yeah, and also just on the invert half, because I saw a small amount of confusion over this too. Switch the power and toughness of each of up to 2 target creatures until end of turn means for each creature, switch its power and toughness. You're not actually swapping them between creatures or any stuff like that.
Right.
Just in case you are not getting that. It's the same switching effect that we always have. They're just, up to 2 creatures having this happen.
Right.
Yes. That was the important one to point out. The other one that I wanted to mention is mostly because I think it's funny. And this was posted on the 14th. It's Tristani Discordant. I don't think this was in the updated gallery yet, so I linked directly to the article.
Yeah, it's right here.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, then, not a problem. So Tristani Discordant, 3 green, white, 1/4, legendary creature, dryad, mythic. Other creatures you control get +1/+1. When Tristani Discordant enters the battlefield, create 2 1/1 white soldier creature tokens with lifelink. Hey, remember those guys? The ones with the sword?
Yeah.
I have 2 of them. At the beginning of your end step, each player gains control of all creatures they own. So, one, I wanted to comment on the fact that I think it's really funny that Niv Mizzet Guild Leader is a rare, while apparently the others get to be mythic.
That's because he's not the guild leader at the moment. He's wandered off to go do other things.
It's that Jace influence, I think. But it is still kind of funny, flavor-wise. Well done. And the other thing is the whole each player gains control of all creatures they own is something that I believe it was recently when we were talking about the ownership of tokens and what creates them.
Yeah, they've recently changed that again.
Yeah, and I'm wondering if this is part of why, but we'll never know.
So wait, now I don't remember. How does it work now? Now it's whoever controlled the effect that created the tokens, regardless of who got them first, owns them.
I'm pretty
right?
sure that's the most recent version of it. Yeah.
Okay.
Which is also how it worked prior to the last thing.
So if you're giving tokens to your opponent with Tristani, that means you get them back.
Yeah. So, in the event that you were to play a hunted creature and it created tokens that your opponents control, you created them, so now they're yours again. Have fun.
Neat. So there is one more card in here that I think is groundbreaking. And it's Response Resurgence down in the split cards. Hey, Cluze, take a look at that for me, would you?
All right, I gotta...
Tell me what's weird about this.
Hold on.
No, turn your head accordingly.
All right, Response. It is 2 red-white hybrid mana for an instant rare. Response deals 5 damage to target attacking or blocking creature. Okay, and on the other side, Resurgence. 3, a red, and a white for a sorcery. Creatures you control gain first strike and vigilance until end of turn. After this main phase, there is an additional combat phase followed by an additional main phase.
Do you see what's different about this card?
No.
Half of it is an instant.
Type line.
Half of it is a sorcery.
Oh.
I looked.
Did we not do that before?
I looked earlier today, because if you search for //,
yeah,
not backslash, regular slash,
forward slash.
Yeah, if you search for // in Gatherer, it'll give you all of the split cards, and not counting Aftermath cards because those are different. This is the first split card with 2 halves that are different types, as far as I can tell.
Huh.
So if you've been looking for even more food for your goif, enjoy.
Yeah.
Well, that is interesting. I was going to make a joke that we should have a split card that has 2 different rarities.
I don't think that works, no.
No, it doesn't work at all. It's dumb, but I think we should do it anyway.
When did we talk? Was this us talking about this last week, or was this the mana pool?
I think that was
joked
the mana...
about, not joked about, but we talked about the possibility of split cards with different rarities, because they've proven that you can have something similar to that with the uncards.
Yeah.
Look, according to the internet, I am a host of the mana pool, so yes, we talked about it.
That was on the mana pool.
People do seem to think that for some reason, but
yeah, I don't know. I've been on like twice.
I mean, yes, because the unset. I'm assuming the discussion went that because the unset let you build your own split cards.
Well, no, the unset had the different cards of the same name that had different text on them.
You're right. Yeah, you're right.
So it would be possible to have like an uncommon half that's always the same, and then a rare half that's sometimes there and sometimes not.
Yeah, so like instead of always being like status and statue, there could be like stratus and one of them instead, and it's a cloud. But the other half is always the same. Just as looking at the cards in front of me example.
Yeah.
That's neat.
But yeah, now the Aftermath cards, part of them, a bunch of those were different types, but the Aftermath cards didn't work that way. Like, they're not split cards.
Right.
Because you only ever cast one from your hand and you only ever cast the other from the graveyard. So this is the first that you can cast both sides from your hand that have different types. Again, as far as I know.
That's interesting.
Oh, Jersey Bricklayer pointed out that kind of happened with the Meld Angel. Because one of them was rare and the backside showed mythic.
Oh, yeah.
Sort of, yeah. So
yeah,
there
that
you
was
go.
Weird.
But yeah, this popped up in the Mana Pool Discord server earlier, and I think it was Stark who put it there, and I was like, wait, what? And I immediately hit Gatherer and searched for // and didn't find any.
Interesting.
So yeah, pretty neat. And of course, there's all kinds of other stuff here, but like he said, if you're gonna, you should totally listen to the Mana Pool.
Yeah, you'll get a much more in-depth and exhaustive search into the realm of Ravnica and all the cool cards in there.
Yeah.
Look at all them guild mages. Coming soon to limited near you.
Woohoo! But they tap now. Spoilers.
It sounds more balanced.
No one wants balance with their
with Ravnica.
With their guild mages. What the hell?
True enough.
I think the Azorius Guild Mage would have balance.
I hate you.
If you've learned anything, it's that balance is not fair, so that's probably true.
Did you get your membership kit for the Hating Me Club? Because that was supposed to get mailed out to you.
No, I think the hurricane, has
it's
slowed the mail system.
probably been delayed. Yeah.
Like Amazon stopped delivering to us for like a week.
So yeah, that's that. Anything else we want to bring up in guilds?
Boros.
There's plenty of it. I'd wager like 20% of it.
Right before the show, Cluze read Nullhide Ferox for the first time.
Yeah.
I did. I think that card might be kind of good.
Possibly.
Calling it now. Sleeper hit of the set. No one else thought of it.
So hey, if you want to hear that, you should go sign up on patreon.com/themanapool to be a rare lifeguard. Yeah.
Hey, Chewie, since you have that up now, scroll up one row of cards. Does Circuitous Route look to you like them just acknowledging that Dragon's Maze was funny?
You mean the art? Or should I actually read the card?
I mean the art. Like, the card itself is all like, hey, look, we could actually make that gate deck work. But the art makes me think Dragon's Maze was funny.
That is pretty good.
Neat.
Poor Dragon's Maze. It wasn't good.
It had an impossible job.
I'm sorry, there is one more card. Cluze.
Yeah.
The first card in green. This is such a Cluze card.
The very first card in green?
Yes.
The affectionate Indrik?
Yes.
Look at him.
It's very friendly.
Yeah.
Look at the cats. Do you see the cats around his feet? The cats.
Now read what the card does.
I'm sorry, I'm looking at the artwork. That's what I look at first. It's
I
beautiful
know.
artwork with the fall colors and the cats and this poor bastard getting knocked over. For 5 and a green, have a creature beast. It's an uncommon. It's a 4/4. When affectionate Indrik enters the battlefield, you may have it fight target creature you don't control. The problem isn't the Indrik's enthusiasm, it's Ravnica's lack of guardrails. You could really use OSHA. I feel like Azorius should get on that.
You would think so.
But the flavor of this card is so great.
Mm-hmm.
It's a big ass friendly beast.
It's a big friendly dinosaur.
When it sees you, it runs up and hugs you or gives you like a... You know how a cat will walk up and just headbutt you and do this? I call it a kitty boof.
Yep.
It will give you an Indrik boof right off the edge of a building.
And
I believe the term is boop.
It does not realize that it has grown from when it was a tiny little thing.
It is a boop, yeah.
It just shouts boop afterwards and proceeds to hit the voice line for boop repeatedly.
Why are you so angry?
Exactly.
But anyway, since Cluze loves, cute furry things.
I do. I love all the cats.
He would appreciate the affectionate Indrik. Okay then. So,
hooray.
Huzzah.
What is left?
Not a lot.
Go back to the show notes.
Something that
Apparently, somebody's really happy about something coming to the Switch.
Yeah,
so that he put it in 2 places.
3.
Four if you count the sign-outs.
Oh, man.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, it's kind of really important news. But we'll get to it in the sign-outs. Yeah, you're right. We should hold it to the sign-outs.
I think we're there.
Fair enough. No, wait. There's
stuff here.
There's stuff here.
Yeah, I've got it highlighted, highlit.
You're hiding stuff in fluff.
I've got it highlight. Yeah, well, this is pretty much... maybe it belongs in other news.
You're happy.
So, hey... you know how the folks at Wizards of the Coast over the years have had a variety of projects where they involve someone kind of adjacent to WotC in something. So they've got the Friday nights thing that they do with Loading Ready Run, which are great, and you should totally check them out. They have a new one coming. It's called the Magic Hour, and it's a video series with Gabe and Tico, or Mike and Jerry, if you want their real names, from Penny Arcade. And so the idea behind it, as I understand it, and we don't know a lot of details yet, except that it's happening and it's magic. They're going to go to different places and play possibly famous and interesting people in Magic. So that comes out this Thursday. I think we've got a link in the show notes to the announcement video. So if you don't know anything about Penny Arcade, yeah, maybe watch the announcement video and you'll get kind of an idea of their sense of humor. And I freely admit they're not for everyone, but they did bring us the joy of PAX, and I kind of like PAX, so that's PAX, not PACKS. That's WotC who brings us those, and by brings I mean sells. So
I have been personally a fan of Penny Arcade for a very long time, and in fact, wait, wrong way. Whoop. If you look right, where are they? Right there. Those are my copies. Those are my copies of the Penny Arcade collections. Right there on the bookshelf, right behind my finger. For those of you that are watching video, if you're just listening to audio, you can't see this, so just ignore me. But I've got
picture it in your mind's eye.
I've got the first 9 books right there, and I found out that they made a 10th one finally, and I was like, damn it. So yeah, I'm excited.
All right.
And I just found out about it a few minutes ago from Cluze. Well, now it's been, like an hour, but still.
Passage of time.
I have no concept of it.
That's fair.
So, what else?
We discovered in a tweet just before the show began.
Oh, right.
So should we talk about this at least briefly?
Yeah, sure.
We're there now.
I guess. Craig Wesco has tweeted that with his second place finish at GP Detroit last weekend, Paulo Vita Damaderosa became the first Magic player ever to reach $500,000 in lifetime winnings from the Magic Pro Tour. So congrats to PVDDR.
Yeah. And as I mentioned before the show, that makes him possibly the first person to ever approach making back all the money he spent on this game.
Yeah. I am impressed.
Well done.
And people,
I think that's it on fluff.
I think so, yeah. People are asking me if I'm going to mention the Mana Pools preview card. Sure, why not? Hey, you know that other show I do, the Mana Pool, my baby, that I've been doing for 11 years? We just got our second official exclusive preview card from Wizards of the Coast. It went live today. And it was a big scary spider.
How appropriate.
Yeah. And my dumb ass was like, hey, can I get the art too? And then he sent it to me.
And then you got it.
Yeah, it's a big scary spider. Yeah. I don't like it.
I mean, this is upping your preview cards per year rate substantially, right?
I mean, over the course of the
Previously, you were
entire
like
show?
1 for 11. Now you're 1 per 5.5. That's like massive improvement.
Wow. Yeah, so it's the hatchery spider. It's a 5/7 with reach for 5 green. It's rare. And it has undergrowth. When you cast the spell, reveal the top X cards of your library, where X is the number of creature cards in your graveyard, undergrowth. You may put a green permanent card with converted mana cost X or less from among them onto the battlefield. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. So it's a Genesis Hydra on a big ass spider, but it's cast trigger, and it's a big ass 7-drop.
I like the idea that, it goes and then it comes back and it's like, I found Garrick. You're like, oh.
That's where he's been.
Well, that explains what happened with Nissa taking over. Also, could you put that away? Got an axe, and I don't like it.
I assume that Garrick is helping to chisel Sorin out of a wall.
I don't think Garrick would help anyone. It's not really his thing anymore.
Soren.
Maybe the wall looked at him funny.
They had that buddy comedy for a while.
Yeah, but it doesn't count if it's on NBC.
They toured the country making cake, let's say.
Okay, that I'd probably watch.
Huh. But yeah, that was our preview card. It went live at 10 o'clock this morning, so that's awesome.
Yeah.
I also have to give another shout out to Wolfie Harvell here in the chat, who said several days ago in the Manipool Discord server, haven't seen any big spiders or reach creatures. I bet it's Chewie's preview card. And I saw this and I'm like, how do I respond? I don't know how to respond.
I think the response is, oh God, I hope not.
So I hit him with the Chewie Twitch emote from the Twitch channel. Because, hey, if you link your Twitch account and your Discord server, you can actually use your subscriber emotes in Discord. And responded with that, followed by banned and reported for harassment.
Nice.
Because people love to throw, spider pictures and whatnot at me. Bill asked me earlier today, how many people have sent you the picture of the spider? And I'm like, none? Why? He's like, because it's a spider. People are going to send it to you and not realize it was your preview card. I was like, oh, ha. Not yet.
I'm still expecting it.
Yeah, once it hits the card image gallery, I fully expect that people will, yeah.
Sounds right.
So, yeah. He said that was several days ago, and I'm like, I don't, It got a little scary there for a minute.
Yeah. You could have died.
I could have, yeah. It's all right. It looks like that is it for actual show content.
I think so. Because, yeah, just so you know, nothing of relevance is going on in Magic Online. So, save you that little trip.
Oh, good.
I don't know if you guys heard that. It scared me.
I did.
Alexa, shut your face.
I don't know why it responded to that. Nothing I said sounded like that word.
What word is that?
I'm not going to say it now. She'll hear me.
She is always listening.
Robots are scary. On that note...
Wait a minute.
I guess I'll start sign out.
No, you won't.
Oh?
No. Because, hey, Jersey Bricklayer just subbed for the second month in a row. Thanks, buddy.
Oh, well,
okay, now feel free to go right ahead.
All right, then. You can find me on Twitter at SqueeGoblinAbob. There's no Iron Goblin because mid-rage. It just fell under mid-rage and ran off a cliff or something. I don't know. It looked angry. I wasn't going to stop it. Been hanging out with the evil eye of Orbsagor and all that stuff, and it's just a bad crowd. But you know what? It'll come back. It always does. Past that, started watching Iron Fist now that it's been a week, so that's a thing you can do when you have a storm. And I'm liking it so far. I'm only 6 episodes in, but hopeful.
See, he says that everyone's already seen it, where I haven't even watched the previous the second season of Luke Cage.
Yeah, neither have I.
Well, I say that because I typically watch a large portion of it the second day it comes out in a big group watching thing. But I couldn't do that the past week, so now I'm letting people.
You didn't do that with Luke Cage either, did you? Because there was a con or something?
No, I did. It just didn't get to be a big group thing because the con that I was doing was a week later. So I watched an episode or two, but I didn't get to watch a lot of it.
Oh, okay.
But I didn't get to I didn't actually finish that show for a month. I think I'll do a little bit better this time around. But yeah, so I started on that, and I feel like there's something else noteworthy, but I can't think of what it is. So maybe not.
It's probably a lie.
Could be. So, given that, I'm just going to hand it over to Cluze, and if it comes back, I'll interrupt him.
All right, great. Contact Twitter, Lacluyze, show notes, Mastodon, Lacluyze. Also, show I do, random discard. Look, none of that's important. Here's what's important. The most important thing possibly ever. I'm just gonna say it. Fine. Superlatives are A-okay. The greatest video game ever made is coming back, remixed in HD for the Switch. I am, of course, talking about Katamari Damacy. So the most important game ever.
Are they combining all of them, or is it just the
No, my understanding, it is the original Katamari Damacy remastered in HD. That's it. We're just putting it on the Switch. And that's all I wanted.
As exciting as you think it is.
And I need them to shut up and take my money, because I will gladly pay them for this.
Like, I think We Heart Katamari was the best one. Because the thing with original Katamari Damacy is there's only 3 levels.
Yeah.
And
you get them on different scales, which is neat.
I mean,
I've never played a Katamari game.
Okay, you need to do this. Like, seriously, if I need to, like, send you a Switch, you need to do this.
Yeah, I'm not gonna let you send me a Switch.
I don't think you can stop me, sir. It is amazing. It will change your life.
I would probably sell it and then use that money to pay some bills.
But
I'm Bill.
Katamari Damacy, I don't think you understand how good this game is. It's just the music alone is life-changing. That's what I'll say.
Okay. Something popped up in the chat that I will address.
Yeah.
So Wolfie says, at Animazement like 9 years ago, someone went as the guy from Katamari and was literally making a trash ball. I remember distinctly the adventure of the Katamari ball from Animazement about a decade ago, wherein someone started making a Katamari trash ball out of garbage that they found by starting with a beach ball, and they would just find things lying around the convention space and tape them to it. And then they'd roll it some more, and they'd find something else and tape it to it. And they just kept doing this. And over the course of the weekend, it got bigger and bigger to the point where it amassed an almost cult-like following of people pushing it around. And after it hit a certain size with a certain number of people, it rolled by some of the staff. I was staff at the time, so I can completely attest to this being true. We told them they could keep doing this as long as they, 1, made sure that they only put trash in it and that it was properly attached to it, and 2, they sang the song the whole time. As long as you're singing the song, you can keep it rolling. And so they did. And by the end of that weekend, the ball was sufficiently large that I don't remember the final measurement, but it was about a meter or so wide, having started as a tiny beach ball and grown outward. And so they took the thing and they put it up in the art auction for someone to buy for charity. And oddly enough, someone did. Someone bid on it and they won it and they took it home. And then they proceeded to cut into it so that you could actually see the strata of what went into this thing. And they found such amazing things as pizza. Like a slice of pizza was sandwiched between all the garbage in this thing and all the tape. And it had been there for a while, of course.
Well, of course.
A great deal of stationery and other things found around the venue. And $25 that had got rolled up into this in money. Now, they bought it for like $20. So technically they made a profit. Technically.
That's awesome.
But at such amazing cost. Because it was disgusting. So then the next year they proceeded to try to do this again. But multiple people got the idea at once, so there were competing Katamari balls. Which meant, per the rules of Katamari, the bigger one inevitably rolled up the smaller one to become the ultimate combined Katamari. And each year they proceeded to do this until we moved to the Raleigh Convention Center, which is not a one-story hotel, but in fact a like 5 or 6 story convention center with escalators and the prospect of a disgusting ball of garbage falling over a balcony So they finally had to stop. But it was a crazy adventure, and it was a lot of fun while it lasted. And the song from Katamari Damacy will stay with you always. So,
as it should.
I mean, as someone who's never played the game, even I know the song.
yes.
So, yeah.
It is fun and wonderful, and the King of All Cosmos is amazing in his ability to speak as record scratches. So, all glory to the Royal Rainbow. Cult on. Things are great. I'm glad I have a copy of the original game, because apparently that makes Cluze jealous.
Oh, I have a copy of the original as well.
Excellent.
It's a PS2 game.
Yeah, it also didn't get a wide release and was only $20 when you bought it, because they didn't think it was going to catch on anywhere.
Again, possibly greatest game ever.
All right, then.
This has been Monday Night Katamari.
That's right.
Roll you up into our life.
So, take it away, Chewie.
Yeah, let me take it away. So, hey, you can find me all over the internet as the Mana Pool. If you find the YouTube channel, what's been going up on the YouTube channel? Well, I just finished DuckTales Remastered. The last video there went up a day or two ago. I've got Hearthstone Puzzle Lab stuff still going up. I'm working on the 4-hour raw footage edit of the first Secret Lab video. That might take a couple days, because I can't watch myself fail horribly and get super frustrated for very long in a row before I have to get up and do something else. So, yeah. I've got a Rogue Legacy. You remember Rogue Legacy? I did a stream, by Bill, of Rogue Legacy that was about 4 hours long, actually, that completed the game, and I've been cutting it up into highlight videos, the first of which will probably go up tomorrow. Yeah. And then, yeah, more Hearthstone stuff. So, yay. Is that your original copy?
No, this is We Heart Katamari, which is the better game.
Oh, okay.
Wonderful.
Fair enough. Right here on twitch.tv/themanapool, I've been streaming stuff like I do, because that's what you do on Twitch, is you stream stuff. Over the weekend, when I was afraid that the power might go out, I wanted to stream something I didn't have to record, so I streamed a 5.5 and then a 5-hour stream of Eternal. I finally started playing Eternal after meaning to for a very long time at this point. And you know what? Eternal's pretty fun.
Oh, good.
It's like a brilliant mix of Hearthstone and Magic. So I stream, I mean, obviously I've streamed it for 10.5 hours now, where I was learning things, and I opened the Twitch bundle and a few other packs. So I had like 40-some packs. So I figured that'll go up on YouTube too, because people love to watch you open stuff. For some reason. So, yeah, that'll go up on YouTube sometime soon. And I streamed some Transformers Devastation. I got to do more of that soon, because that's a lot of fun. Big Generation 1 Transformers beating the crap out of each other. And it's beautiful. The game is really pretty. Yeah. And, of course, Hearthstone and Slay the Spire and assorted others. What he said. So, yay! But if you want to help support what I do with this insane amount of content creation, I've got 2 podcasts a week, audio and video, and all the streaming, and then all of the edited streaming that gets put up on YouTube. Then, what was that? Did that come through my headset, or was that you guys?
I didn't hear it.
I guess if that came through the headset, or was you guys, would have been the same thing, wouldn't it? Anyway. Sorry, I heard it again there for a second. I'm going to guess it's
streaming
Cluze.
content you can eat.
I'm sorry, what? I was watching the Katamari Damacy intro over and over and over again.
Was it really loud?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was terribly loud.
Okay, that might be what I heard coming through your headset.
Was it coming
before
through
you turned it down?
my headset into my mic?
Yeah,
okay.
possibly.
I'm sorry, I'll lean away next time I hit it. Yeah, I'm gonna...
To breathe in?
That's right.
Cluze made me cross the street the other day.
Look up the original Japanese commercial for Katamari Damacy. That's special, too.
All right, then. Anyway, if you want to help support what I do with this ridiculous amount of content, then by all means, the most direct way to do that is on Patreon at patreon.com/themanapool, where you can become a lifeguard. The uncommon lifeguards get early access to YouTube videos and Manapool episodes. Unless we have an exclusive preview card, then everyone has to get it at the same time. I'm very sorry. Not sorry.
Them's the law.
Them's the law. Yeah, can't break embargo date. Sorry.
No.
You also get an uncommon colored name in the Manapool Discord server. The rare lifeguards get the early stuff and access to the odds and ends, all the stuff recorded before and after both Monday Night Magic and the Manapool, which is uncensored, unfiltered, and it's just us just doing whatever. And you get a rare colored name in the Manapool Discord server. Ooh. And, of course, the mythic lifeguards get the mythic color in the Discord server, and the odds and ends, and the early stuff, and the shout-out on both the podcast, and the... I'm missing something. What else do they get? The end screen. Get the name on the end screen. Yes. So, I would like to thank our mythic lifeguards, Kim Ho, Andrew Hunt, Al, Lance Delicious, Team U Hillis Are You, Connor Kennedy, John Morris, Jeff Spencer, Stuart Slaw, PJ McMullen, Bosco Brattain, Casey, Fayan Says, Danny Liao, Jason Doan, Cody Buckowing, Jake Jansen, Jason Kaus, Brian DeLucci, Stark Maximum, John Parker, Jimmy Scott, Violet Moon, Dan Holm, Bartle, Mike Millerburn, and the Beast Father, Aaron Goodwine. Thank you all so very much for your support. I quite literally could not do it without you. And of course, a big thanks to all of the lifeguards, no matter what color their name is in the Discord server. I love you all. But with that, it looks like we are done with Monday Night Magic.
I think so. Oh, I remembered the thing that I was going to say. So... It's been brought to my attention at various points that I don't look like what anyone thought I looked like. And so I'm curious to know what you thought I looked like. So feel free to tell me on Twitter or something, because I'm curious. That is all.
Yeah. Also, Wolfie just pointed out, if you're a Twitch subscriber of the Manapool, then in the Discord server you get Twitch Purple.
So like time shifted?
Possibly.
Neat.
Or if you're in a different game's rarity system, then it's epic.
Ooh. Currency.
Yeah. So it's always currency, isn't it?
Time.
So with that, we will be done with Monday Night Magic number 624. A big thanks to Squee and Cluze, as always.
Of course, our pleasure.
And thank you all so very much for listening, and burn, humans, burn.